I want to thank you because I know it's a busy Sunday and I want to recognize what this day is, what this month is. It is actually Palm Sunday for all those Christians around the world. It's Palm Sunday, and we know what this means. It's the run up to Easter. It's the run up to the Easter week coming now. We've got Easter week coming. And of course, at the top of the week, we celebrate the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ and Easter. So welcome, welcome. I want to be sure that I cover everything that is to be covered and acknowledged in this wonderful, marvelous month of March. Why do I call it marvelous month of March? Because my birthday is in March. So it's a beautiful month. I love this month because all around the world, March heralds in the spring. My birthday is actually supposed to be on the equinox of spring, when spring is officially, put my teeth back in, started. So yes, I love this. We get lots of sunshine. We're supposed to, but this is the UK. Looking outside, not today. But we're not going to complain about the weather, are we? That's not what we're here for. Again, in the month of March, we celebrate International Women's Day on the 8th of March. But also, we like to celebrate women throughout the month of March. So we are celebrating it. A couple of Sundays ago, it was Mother's Day in the UK, where we celebrated mothers around the world. We celebrate you lovely ladies and moms doing such an amazing job. We celebrate you in March, but we celebrate you all year round as well. But we especially like to set aside a month when we give you that honor and celebrate you throughout. From the 1st to the 31st of March, we are celebrating mothers. So it's amazing celebrating you all. So I hope I've covered all of the things that I wanted to celebrate and congratulate you for, all the lovely women. Also, it's wonderful to see all of you here who are adults, but not to forget that wealth creation or just knowledge of it should be started right from when we are kids, when we are children. So this video is being recorded so that you can share it later on with all the children that you know in your life, be it your own children, your cousins, nephews, nieces, grandchildren, whether they are adopted, fostered, it doesn't matter how you are the grown up in their life, you can share it with children. It's good for children to know about wealth creation right from the get-go. Hello. I'm so good. Don't tell me that I've put... Hello, and it's lovely to have you with us. Thank you for joining.
Hello.
I hope there's not a whole queue of people waiting for me to let them in. I thought, oh gosh, when I set up the Zoom link, I thought I set it up so that everyone can just join in by themselves. I do not like that, where you've got to stop talking and start letting people in. But it's amazing to have you. Thank you for joining. Lovely to see you. And like I said, it's amazing and wonderful to be able to share this knowledge with people who are adults, who are like you and me. We are adults, and those of us that are all joining from around the world, we are adults, and we're still looking for that education on how to acquire wealth, how to maintain wealth, and how to grow wealth. So in the comments, please tell me if you've ever had an amount of money and maybe you didn't invest it the way that you would have wanted, or you've had to use it to finance something else. Because that happened to me even before, during COVID. I managed to actually start living debt-free, and I was able to have a little bit of savings. I had some savings, which first time in my whole life, I had some savings. But came COVID, lost my job, and I was living on the savings. And before the end of 2020, my wealth, whatever it is I'd accumulated, had gone on that car that I was hiring. Every month, a large amount of money was going out on that car. And I had to give it back to the owners. And I had to pay a fee for giving it back early as well. So I had to pay them more money. And I got rid of the car. I got rid of that wealth. So that's not the best way to deal with wealth when you get it. Yeah, so I have been through that so that you don't have to. But it's lovely to be able to share our knowledge and what we are hoping to get from this session. So I know it's Palm Sunday. I know we want to get back to what we're doing. I know that we want to continue celebrating this Sunday with our families. So we're going to make it nice and quick and simple. In the comments, let me know, what do you expect to get out of this session? What do you think that you are going to take away from this session? For me, I hope to be able to deliver a quality tips and tricks that you are going to take away with you, and tools that you're going to use to either create wealth, maintain the wealth that you've got, or start thinking at least that how can I go about creating this wealth and also being able to pass it on as a legacy wealth, generational wealth, etc. So hopefully that's what you will take away today. Also, I hope to be able to deliver to you today value for time, period. I don't want to waste your time. Obviously, you don't want to waste mine. So we want to be able to give ourselves some value. Because I spoke to God. I was talking to God before this. Because it is about kingdom wealth, kingdom creational wealth. And I said, should I continue with this or should I not? And I believe God said to me, yes, let my people know exactly why it's important to create kingdom wealth, generational wealth, to have it that way. So I said, okay, I'll go along with it. I will deliver this. And I just want to give you value because I have the platforms. We have modern technology. But am I using it? Am I using it to glorify God? And that is the most important thing for me, is that by the end of this session, I have used the tools in front of me to glorify God. So I want to welcome you once more again and thank you for joining me today. It's truly a pleasure to have you. And here is where we're going to impart on ourselves wealth creation God's way. In time, where financial pressure, it's a lot. We have so much pressure on us to create finance, create wealth. We all go out to work, not because we just love getting up in the morning and not sleeping at home or doing what we like. We have to go and pay bills. I mean, please raise your hand if we're out there paying the bills. I've done 2 or 3 jobs at the same time back in the day when I was much younger. And this was not for the love of having 3 jobs. It's because bills needed to get paid. And I love how Annie here says that from this session, she's hoping to get more knowledge on how to create wealth. Well, this is what I'm hoping to deliver to you today, and which you will get. And it's also, it's a good way for us to during this time of uncertainty, because there's so much going on in the world, isn't there? There's so much noise, so much distraction everywhere, conversations around money. We want to get rooted in wisdom, purpose, and biblical principles, and they have never been more relevant than now, than today. So the topic of wealth creation, God's way, it matters because money is not just financial. What do we think money is? It's not just financial, is it? There are other ways that money can affect us. Do we have some ideas? Can we put it in the comments? Money is not just financial. It's not just about having money, because people can say they're rich and they don't even have physical wealth. They don't have physical money in their hand or their bank account or anywhere, but they feel they are rich. So money isn't just about being financial. It could be also spiritual. Money is spiritual. Yes, it is. That's why we pray for wealth. We have to pray. But when you pray, you've got to be intentional and not flippant about it, because you've heard it many times. God is not an ATM. So that's not the way to pray for money. You've got to, there are many other things you have to set in place. So I want you to remember that today is part 1. Today is part 1 of these sessions. This is part 1. This is, we're laying, like builders, we're laying the foundation of how we're going to build wealth. So today is part 1. Part 2 is in another session where we're going to take all the tools and everything we've learned today, and we're going to build. We're going to start building. I'm going to show you ways in which you will build that wealth. Today is about laying the foundation. So I'm very happy that you've taken time to invest in yourself today, because some people feel that it's not that important. They'll muddle along and they find that they do get wealth in there, but then what to do with it, how to make it grow, how to maintain it, how to keep it flowing, because wealth, when it's working for you properly, should flow like a river, should keep flowing. It flows away from you and a lot more comes in your direction. That's how wealth should go. As the saying goes, money is a tool. What matters is whose hands it's in and what purpose it serves. So today, it's all about alignment. Aligning your faith with strategy. We're going to find those strategies. Stewardship with growth. And vision with action. Because when you have money, if it's just sitting in your bank account somewhere, just having a holiday, doing nothing, you are the one running around working for your money. You're running from, you'll feel like that. I think we feel that a lot of the time, where we're just working from paycheck to paycheck and we're doing the running around. Whereas it should be the other way around, where you are sitting back on holiday and your money is running around for you, working for you. So I hope you've got your pens and pencil and you're taking down the notes, because you're going to go away with some tips today and some tools. So you just need to write down a few things. I have someone else. Oh, hello. Welcome. It's so great to have you with us, my darling. You are so welcome. So I hope you've all come prepared with your pens and papers and take down these notes. So I would love for you to just write in the comments 3 words that you think describe yourself. So for me, I believe I'm a traveling fitness financier. So I do hope those that know me. So welcome. It's lovely to have you all in today. I see you all. Annie, Wendy, and Sade. It's lovely to have you. Thank you. Hello to you too. Again, what I have just said, I've welcomed you all, and I've said I'm super excited to have you all here. I'm summing up myself for you. For those that know me, they could testify. Oh, wonderful. Annie says in 3 words, she is a healthcare and food entrepreneur. Oh, love it. I love that so much. Where are my reactions? I've got to give some reactions to that, because that was just so beautiful. So beautiful. Love it. You only gave me 2, Annie. I said 3. Huh? I did say I'm waiting for one more from Annie. So you're a healthcare and food entrepreneur. I hear you. That is true though. Knowing you, that is very true. So I'm waiting for everyone else to give me 3 words that sum you up. So again, I'll tell you mine. I'm a traveling fitness financier. Yes, that's me. That's what for today. That's what I'll be for this month. Next month it may be something else, but for now, this is what I'm doing. This is where we're at, and this is why I'm here to share these tips with one another. Again, welcome. Happy Palm Sunday. Happy International Women's Month, and happy everything in between. Birthdays, everyone that celebrated birthdays in March, welcome. That will be maybe me and a few other people in the world that I know. Wonderful. Welcome to have you here. And it's just so lovely for you to, yes, Annie's saying healthcare, food and well-being coach. Yes, absolutely. You see, it's nobody can tell you what you are supposed to be. You can reinvent yourself on a daily basis. It's who you feel you are. Feel confident. Go out there and tell them, I'm a wellness coach. Yes, I am. Because I feed you and I keep your food in you, and that keeps you feeling good and healthy. Oh, awesome. Yeah, Wendy, I love it. We've got Wendy. I am an occupational therapist. One baker. Oh yes, she is. I'm telling you, if you want to eat good cake, you get in touch with Wendy Bakes. Oh my goodness, those cakes. And a homemaker. God bless you. I love it. That's right. We need to invent ourselves. We need to tell people who we are. People are not mind readers. They don't know you until you tell them who you are. As for me, I could sit here for a whole hour. Oh, thank you, darling. Yes, you are. And yes, you are too, Annie. I take right back at you, sister. I'm telling you, it's like I can invent myself. I could be here for the next hour or so, and I could tell you at least 20 different things that I am. But for today's purpose and for time, I'm just going to be the fitness financier that travels a lot. I love to travel. Yeah. So, okay, let's get back to wealth creation God's way and why we're here today, what we hope to get out of this. So, as we continue, I want to anchor today's session in 3 powerful biblical principles, so that will speak clearly into our modern financial lives. Because when you look at the great book, the Bible, if we're Christians here, there are so many stories that were written centuries ago, but are still relevant in the 21st century, relevant today. So as you can see, the Bible is just a guidebook for life. It can be seen like that, a way to live our life, if we wish. There's so many lovely verses within Proverbs and Psalms. It's just a beautiful book to go and read. So first, there is Luke 16 verse 10, reminds us that whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. So think of someone today who starts by managing a small side income with discipline, only to grow into a business owner entrusted with far greater resources. So you see, that's how we can start. But you have to be seen to be trusted with the little that you have. And there's that saying about do not despise those days of small beginnings. You know, when you see someone just starting off, like for instance, Yewande Bakes or Annie was doing small chops, you know, maybe there's just a little road, little corner, a table on the side road where they start from. But their reputation goes before them. Their food tastes so good. The cakes are so lovely. The small chops are so tasty. People keep coming back and they tell their friends and they recommend them, and it grows and it grows and it grows until they have to go and buy a shop now because they cannot contain it on the side road anymore. They now have their own shop. Now they're online. Now they're spreading out from one country to another, and they're global and they are exploding. And that is how businesses grow, empires grow, wealth grows, because we start from small beginnings and we keep going. We don't give up, we keep growing. And that is the principle. We're supposed to be able to keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. It might be small. It might be hard in the beginning, but keep going. And you will see your seeds will be growing. People will recommend you. Remember that saying, build it and they will come. It is true. It's not just a saying. It really does happen. It does work. It does work. Second, I told you there's lovely verses in Proverbs. Proverbs 21 verse 5 says, the plans of the diligent lead to profit. So isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? When we say diligent, we're talking about people who have done their due diligence. They have researched. They have looked for a gap. They have found the solution to people's problems. You have to ask yourself, what is it that the people need? Because there's no point opening a shop where no one's going to come to it. They've already got what that is offered. But when you offer a shop or a product or a service that the people are demanding for. They're demanding for this product. They are going to come. They're going to use it. They're going to come back. That's what you want, repeat customers. And you want them to recommend you to your friends, their family, everybody they know. They say, wow, you had a nice time there. How? What happened? Oh, yeah. If you go to ABC, you're going to get the best service, the best product, the best food. It's amazing. It blew my head. And that's what reviews. That's what you want, the positive reviews. I know some reviews are not going to always be positive, but we can work on that because sometimes we have to learn from a few of the negatives and mistakes. And then you build on that and you make sure it doesn't happen again and you improve. And that's how you build up. So that's amazing. So like the individual who patiently invests, avoids shortcuts, and builds sustainable wealth over time. And third, ecclesiastes. Now, this is a word I've never been able to pronounce from the Bible, but you know where I'm coming from. It's Ecclesiastes. Chapter 11, verse 2 teaches us to invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8, a timeless reflection of diversification. Just as many today spread their income across multiple streams to reduce risk and increase opportunity. So yes, you did hear me right. It said 7. I've been hearing you have to have several streams of income because you know that you have so many outgoings, you have so many bills, you have so many things you're paying for, but one income. So how is that able to service all of the outgoings that you have if you have only one stream of income? But even if you don't have 7 income streams, at least have 2 or 3. You need to have something else on the back burner that is ticking over and bringing in that wealth for you. So yes, now it's important to understand. So I'm going to reiterate, especially for those that joined us a bit later, I'm reiterating that today's session is part 1. It's the foundation that we've shared is designed to shape mindset, values, and principles. In part 2, we'll build on this by focusing on practical application, using the tools you've learned today to actively grow and structure legacy kingdom wealth that impacts not just you, but generations to come. If you're interested in joining us for the next step, simply express your interest via the email provided. At the top, if you scroll up in the comments, I have put an email address for you to express your interest in joining us in part 2, the building session. Okay, so it's there. Simply express your interest via the email provided and full registration details will be sent to you directly. So, thank you again for joining. And as we close, a quick but meaningful reminder. Today's Palm Sunday, like I've mentioned, a moment that represents humility, purpose, and the recognition of true kingship. It's a powerful reflection for kingdom wealth that everything we build is ultimately in service of a greater king and a greater purpose. Also, I hope everyone remembered to put their clocks forward last night. And no one likes being an hour late to purpose, do we? We truly look forward to seeing each and every one of you in part 2. Thank you for joining us today. I hope this has been impactful. I hope it's been of value. I hope you've got some food for thought and some tools to go away with. And most importantly, I do hope to see you again in part 2. What's so funny, Annie? I hope to see you. You did yours today. Yay! One day you have to please tell her message. Yeah, what did you do today? Please explain to us. You did yours today. Food for thought. Definitely. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you have found some value in this, and hopefully we'll see you in part 2. Let me see if I can scroll up and repost if you can't get the Let's see, can I copy this? I just want to make sure that, yep, copy. I'm going to repost the email. So I'm pasting it again. There you go. So you can see the email address, getsetlifestyle@gmail.com. I put my time forward. Oh, okay. Awesome. Of course. Well done. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Do you know what? I'll confess to you. I didn't put it forward. I didn't put, oh, hi, Esther. Welcome. Welcome. It's so good to see you. I didn't put the clock forward myself. Thank God I've set it now so they automatically jumps forward or backwards. In autumn, it's going to go back, and in spring, it jumps forward, springs forward. So it does all that automatically by itself. So that's me using modern technology to its full and just relying on it to make sure that it has jumped forward by itself. But we thank God, because we still have to make sure that we're on time for for church. I woke up, my clock was saying one time, and I'm thinking, oh, is that the right time? I wonder if it's forward or backwards. But I went downstairs, and some of the digital clocks were still saying a different time, so I knew that mine had jumped forward. So with it was all good. It was all good. Thank God for modern technology. That's right. Yeah, that's correct. Absolutely. So are there any questions before we round up? I can take a few questions. If there's anything, can tell me, ask me any question. Again, if after this session, if you think of any questions, just email me at getsetlifestyle even at gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. It's been a wonderful session. I am so happy to have you all here. I know it's Palm Sunday and you want to spend the rest of the day celebrating with your friends. It's amazing. I'm getting a phone call coming through. Somebody that should know I'm hosting a webinar. I am not going to take it because that would be rude. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. It's really great to have you here. And if there are no more questions, we're going to say have a lovely rest of your Sunday, Palm Sunday. Enjoy. God bless you. And I'll see you in part 2. Don't forget, getsetlifestyle@gmail.com. Take care. God bless you. Thank you for having us, and enjoy your evening. And the very same to you, Wendy. Thank you so much for joining. It's been my pleasure. I've been Dee, Lana, and I've had a great time. Thank you for sharing, says Annie, and it's been my pleasure yet again. Thank you again. Remember to share this with the young folk as well. It's not just for adults. Let the children know what it's like to be able to create generational wealth from when they are young. I wish my parents had been able to teach me this when I was young, but it is what it is. But we are able to impart this to our children now, and we thank God for that. God bless you. Have a great week. Have a great Easter. Have a great Easter week. God bless you, and see you in part 2. Take care. Mwah. Bye-bye.